Okay, here we are, Matthew Russell Lee, Inner City Press, here at the Southern District of New York Courthouse today, Friday, February 14th, 2025. Now, there are a lot of other cases going on, but the Eric Adams matter has really hit the fan. After Emile Beauvais' order to Danielle Sassoon, the acting U.S. attorney, to drop the case, moved to drop the case against Eric Adams, yesterday she resigned. Now, already on a letter, as we reported around 11 p.m., her successor, second in line, moving up, I guess automatically, Matthew Podolsky, was signing letters, or at least was on the signature block for SDNY's many filings in other cases. Is he going to file with Judge Ho? Well, what we just found this morning, I guess 9 a.m., into the docket went arrest of Eric Adams, and it wasn't dated like it was some old thing that was being filed from the past. It seemed to be dated currently. We've sensed that it was probably sort of a hiccup in the system, but it was filed. They later corrected it and said didn't mean to be filed in this case. I don't know. You decide. But meanwhile, I have to say this. Earlier in the week, we very gently and politely, and following instructions given by pretty much, I won't go into it, but it's a totally legit process that other judges have followed. We filed with Judge Ho an email request to unseal a sealed document placed in the vault, or at least force the filer to comply with Lugash, the controlling precedent, and say why it was filed directly into the vault. Now, maybe it's a court's own document. Maybe it's something, but I think that this most recent hiccup shows a need for increased transparency in the Eric Adams matter. Now, meanwhile, at 2 p.m. today, Judge Vargas will be holding an oral argument on access to Treasury data by DOGE. Bissent is already getting access. We wait to cross here. Bissent is getting access. That was clarified by Judge Vargas. But whether DOGE can have access to Treasury data is on the line today. There's a number of Democratic states, 19 in full, that have filed. They got the TRO from Judge Engelmeyer. Now, last night, as we again reported, some 20, essentially, it's not Republican states, Republican attorneys general of states, filed a proposed amicus brief saying Article 2 of the Constitution, they have a right. So we'll see. I don't know if Iowa, whether these states are going to file. We've got some tree trimming going on here. Spring is sprung. Spring is near. It feels like it. It feels like it. I know it's only mid-February, but when they start pruning the trees, as you may see up there, can you see this guy? It's incredible. Anyway, enough on that. We'll be live tweeting that at 2, so prepare yourselves. It should be a good one. Let's turn to the UN, as always, because we continue to report on it, even as we are banned from entering the UN by Antonio Guterres because we dared report on his finances and his links to the China Energy Fund Committee, which was convicted here at the Southern District. Let me reiterate. Yesterday we had two UN scoops. One, again, a follow-up from Colombia. The Colombia mission is just a real sinkhole of nepotism, sexual abuse, and just bad practices all around, including the union head. And then I think it may be the first time Inner City Press has ever written about it, a scoop on the Seabed Authority, the International Seabed Authority. I think it's in Kingstown, Jamaica. Anyway, it's a UN body set up under the UN UNCLOS. And it's pretty bad. We have a very detailed, confidential memo that we put out about it. So take a look at that and ask yourself why Antonio Guterres can continue. It turns out that Elise Stefanik has not been confirmed because they need that margin in the House. So that's complicated. What's the priority? Is the priority to clean up this corrupt international organization, or to keep the one vote minority? I guess they could have both. We'll see. Timing is everything. Inner City Press. We're going in.